Hey everyone! In today's video, I'm going to do just a quick 3 or 4 minute card using the Detailed Santa Thinlits die and some ink and my stencil brushes. I'm starting out with Pool Party ink, just a light aqua. I wanted this to be a cool blue, sort of non-traditional colored card because this Santa is so modern and fun. I wanted to stay away from the reds and the greens. So I'm very lightly brushing the Pool Party ink over the mask onto a card front that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And the die creates sort of a built-in frame, like a Polaroid of Santa, which makes it perfect for a stenciling technique. I have the mask taped down onto my mat with some 3M Post-it tape. I like this because it doesn't tear up my Whisper White cardstock. It's very gentle. But I should have actually taped down the card front as well. That's a real rookie stenciling mistake that I made. Because when I go to lift up the mask and just sort of check my work, I actually move the cardstock underneath a little bit, and then I have to try to get it lined up again. So please don't do what I did. Tape both pieces down. And with this Santa frame, you can tape it without obscuring anything that you're going to be stenciling. So you could put the tape just underneath that bottom part onto your mat. And then when you put the mask down, you can tape it like I have done. Now I want the color deliberately to be lighter near his face. I want him to kind of fade out. And so I'm going to have the color more intense in the lower right-hand corner. And that's because I'm going to have a believe theme to this card. And so I want him to be partly illusion and partly real. I'm also going to layer a few other colors on top of the Pool Party just to intensify that corner. The first one is Tempting Turquoise. And again, starting in the lower right and just darkening that up a little bit so he seems more real on that edge than in the top left. And these colors are very harmonious. They both have a little touch of green, as does the third color that I'm going to use. And actually, what I found out when I was doing this, after I had blended all 3 of the colors, they ended up looking like Bermuda Bay, which is what I will use for the card base. So I thought that was kind of funny that when they got together, they made a new color. But they really are very compatible colors with each other, and they look great stenciled together. So the last color is Pacific Point, one of my all-time favorites. And again, just a teeny tiny touch of green or teal that brings them all together. And I'll just use that one pretty sparingly because it's a much darker color. But that way I can get my little Santa fade that I wanted for my cool and funky modern Santa card. Now I've finished the card with the Sophisticated Script stamp set from Concord and Knight. Each of the letters matches up with the other letters, so I could just stamp Believe one letter at a time. And one tip for you, stamp, if you're doing it in an orientation like I'm doing on this card, start with the last letter in the word and work your way left across the card so that you're not in danger of running out of room. Thanks so much for watching.